Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
2 DNA experts were called in to testify in the hearing in Crystal Rogers' case today, including a supervisor with the KSP Forensic Crime Lab. And thanks for joining us here on WHS 11 News at 5. I'm Connie Leonard. Today, Steve Lawson and his team of attorneys appeared in front of a judge to ask for additional DNA testing. Well, with this trial just 6 weeks away, it's a request that would surely delay the proceedings, forcing Crystal's family to wait it out even longer. Shay McAllister and photojournalist Jessica Farley take us to Nelson County.
The conversation around additional testing on 2 hairs found inside Crystal Rogers' abandoned car continued in the courthouse today. The prosecutor is calling it a fishing expedition by the defense, an attempt to delay the trial, while the defense is saying Steve Lawson has a constitutional right to see the results. In a passionate plea to the judge, Special Prosecutor Shane Young asked he deny the defense's request for additional DNA testing.
So what has to be determined is, what will we gain from testing these hairs versus these victims' rights to go to trial?
Physically pointing to Crystal Rogers' family, seated in the second row, asking he not make them wait any longer. Steve Lawson's trial starts just 6 weeks from tomorrow.
The victim in this case has filed a notice that they want the trial to go forward with unreasonable delay, and that the Supreme Court, as well as the Kentucky Constitution, states that they have no less rights than the defendant.
Steve Lawson's attorneys are asking the judge to allow additional DNA testing on 2 hairs found in Crystal Rogers' abandoned maroon sedan, one found on the driver's seat and a second on the floorboard.
None of us are qualified to stipulate as to who hairs belong to or who they don't belong to.
In court documents, the attorneys allege someone could have tampered with Rogers' vehicle after it was abandoned by Steve and Joseph Lawson. It also mentions the possibility of the hair coming back linked to Brooks Houck's brother, Nick Houck.
Mr. Lawson has a fundamental right through due process to have these hairs tested.
The prosecution disagrees, saying the hair doesn't match Nick's, and if they do find a match with someone else, it won't clear the Lawsons, who already admitted to moving Crystal's car, their part in the crime.
Once the car is moved and Steve Lawson's removed items from the car, by his own admission, the tampering offense has occurred.
The judge then cut off that conversation
But I don't need any more DNA.
and ended the hearing. The judge gave both teams of attorneys 48 hours to submit anything additional on this topic. He said he plans to make a decision later this week. In Nelson County, I'm Shay McAllister, WHAS 11 on your side.
Brooks Houck and Joseph Lawson, the other 2 men charged in this case, are set to go to trial at the end of June.